Welcome to BeatzNEatz. I'm Chef Net, your wellness musician. Today we are making a grilled cheese caprese. And our ingredients for this grilled cheese caprese are melty mozzarella, creamy avocado, juicy heirloom tomatoes, some fragrant basil, tangy balsamic glaze, rolls for our crispy toast, olive oil, sea salt, and cracked pepper. Doesn't that sound great? You ready to cook? Let's cook. So I'm going to heat my ciabatta. I have ciabatta bread here that we're going to use as our base, as our toast. And this is gluten-free, because I'm trying to avoid the gluten. You know how that is. So you can get regular toast, you can use regular bread, but I'm gonna use the ciabatta bread that we have here today and just open it up and have like a little sandwich that we can make with just open face. This will be an open face sandwich, so we're just gonna get our toast, our bread nice and toasted on this cooktop over here. So I'm just gonna start brushing some, you can use olive oil, avocado oil. Just gonna brush on there. You can also add oregano, you can add any type of dried herb to your toast or your oil. I'm hoping they stay together and don't come apart, but if they do, we just have little minis, which is fine also. So what I may just wind up doing is just separating them out and placing them down. So when we flip them, we want to add our cheese to this toast. So in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and start slicing up my mozzarella, my fresh mozzarella, large enough so once our toast gets done on one side, we're gonna flip it over, we're gonna steam it, let that cheese melt. So we have 4, so I'm gonna need 4 pieces of cheese. Gonna check in on our toast over here. Get the char marks on there. And like I said, you can use any type of bread, but I just really like ciabatta. And I'm also going to go ahead and slice up my heirloom tomato. It's something about an heirloom tomato just gives it a really nice burst of flavor. The lycopene in the tomatoes, which help fight the inflammation in our bodies. So I'm just gonna give it a slice. About 4 slices, two big slices, so I can have 2 pieces for each one. So let's get a check in on our rolls over here. Just gonna crank that heat up just a little bit. So like I said, we have our avocado, which is our healthy fat, great for hair, skin, and nails. We're gonna put some creamy avocado on our toast. We have our mozzarella that has the protein in it and the calcium. We have our olive oil here, which is also a good healthy fat. And we have our tomatoes here. Like I said, it's good for inflammation. You get your vitamins in that vitamin C that you need. So let's just get another check in on our ciabatta toast. You see how beautiful it's coming out. Ooh, I love it already. We got that nice little toast going on right there. And then I'm just gonna flip it over and crank it up just a little bit since we're now adding our mozzarella to it. And so what I'm going to do is just add our mozzarella on top of each piece. And I'm going to let this steam down. So I'm just gonna turn it down just a little bit and I'm going to cover it. So all of them can steam in here together. So all that temperature can come in and just bring that heat down and get those mozzarella pieces going and melting down. Then we take it off. We're gonna add our avocado, our tomato, and finish it off with that basil and add this balsamic delicious glaze to it. Ugh, I cannot wait to layer these beets over these eats. And speaking of beets, let me check one time. I have a beat for you today. It's giving Mardi Gras meets marching band. It's jazzy, it's sensuous. That's Zenful, so playful. The flutes are just, Zenful. Back to this grilled caprese toast. Let's take a look. Cheese is melting. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit more. See what happens. I'm gonna start pulling off my basil leaves. So when it does get ready, we'll already have our leaves going here. And like I said, you can use fresh, dried, it doesn't matter. You can use oregano, rosemary, thyme, if you got the time. Let's just give a check in. I want to make sure that it's not burning on the bottom. And it's still giving that toasty, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so beautiful. I have the cheese to the point where how I want it melted, and you can let it melt as much as you want to, but in this case, I think we're all ready to get this plated up and get it going and getting it tasted. You ready to plate? Let's play. Welcome back. Our grilled cheese caprese is done and ready, and it is just got that balsamic vinaigrette on it, that glaze, and that mozzarella that we melted, and the creamy avocado with that heirloom tomato, that basil. Let's just give it a taste. Let's give it a taste. The sweetness from that balsamic glaze, that basil just, it makes it pop with the freshness, and that heirloom tomato is just, if you're looking for a really good, robust tomato, get your heirloom tomato. And it's just, the toast is just absorbed by all these juices. Oh my gosh. If you're craving a pizza, you just want something fresh, oh my gosh. This is it right here. I can literally eat this piece, that piece, and the other piece. I'm just gonna, grab my grilled cheese caprese. We're gonna head on out. Enjoy some beets.